Tonight, you got this little battle royal, right? Well, you might as well have everyone jump out of the ring and present the winner, the Richie Boy Forever.
Richie Boy Breyer Wellington, not one to mix words. As my broadcast partner comes back. This is going to be quite the...
Zach, what the hell just happened?
First,
I don't know. You went away and now Kane's back. I don't know what happened. Oh, no.
Introducing next, Congo Kong. Introducing next, Dani Mo. Introducing next, FACADE.
At FACADE, Dani Mo, Congo Kong, Pink Kane. Breyer Wellington just hijacked this entire show.
Introducing next, Super Beast.
Oh man, how you gonna get that guy over the top rope?
Maybe tell him Pink Kane's on the other side of it.
Introducing next, Chef Mike.
Chef Mike is on his feet.
Chef Mike back for dessert.
Introducing next, Bang.
August Matthews, one half of Bang Matthews.
Introducing next, Painful Paul. Introducing next,
Redwoods.
Matthews.
Painful Paul, 7-2.
Introducing next, the Backseat Boyz.
Backseat's back.
All right, yeah.
Introducing next, Baba Thunder.
Oh man. How about Big Bad Baba Thunder?
That is somebody you want to watch out for in a match like this.
7 feet tall.
And I don't know if you can see this right here. Congo Kong staring bullets in the back of his head. I have a feeling those two men might be the ones to watch out for in this one.
This man is 350 pounds, a former offensive lineman on the Minnesota Vikings, and a man that brings all the wrath, all the destruction of a natural disaster. We've seen tornadoes rip through towns and leave them unrecognizable. That's the energy. That's the destruction that Baba Thunder brings, but isn't enough to overcome everybody. And I mean, you've got FACADE, you got the Backseats, you got Breyer Wellington, who is a JCW legend, multiple-time champion, and oh, Davey Bang is out.
Fuck that shit, Joe. We got Pink Kane.
We got Pink Kane.
Kane, goddammit.
That was Painful Paul of the Redwood Giants. I look right, Pink Kane. Keep in mind, if you're new to JCW, the way to be eliminated, you're thrown over the top rope, both your feet hit the floor. The last fighter standing gets the victory. And in JCW, the Battle Royals could break out at any time. Oh, wait a minute, there goes Chef Mike.
Chef Mike. Pink Kane lost his mask. Okay. Pink Kane is lost. My God, King! He's hideous under there.
He is jumping way ahead in the story arc. Hey, there is Baba Thunder's got Super Beast.
Oh man, he's gonna get Lita pregnant next week on this. By the time this goes on,
I saw the burn scars. They were disgusting.
Absolutely hideous.
Tommy Grayson tried to hang on, but he hit his ankle off that steel ramp. Could have hurt himself.
Feel good.
Look at Jeeves.
Jeeves. Hey, that's a great manservant. Say what you want.
Jeeves is arms around the ankles of Breyer Wellington to keep him from being eliminated. There goes Dani Mo.
And we have quickly seen this turn into, I think, exactly what we thought was going to happen.
And it's important to note that the ramp does count as the floor as an elimination.
Good to know. Thank you. Kofi Kingston rules do not apply here. If your feet hit something, your feet hit something.
Baba Thunder takes out FACADE, and Painful Paul, I think, just got to take care of. You were that close, Danny Mo. I believe you. Richie Boy's gone. He's the one that was talking the loudest trash.
You know what? I think it was a great move to get out of there now. He could have got seriously injured. He has the rest of his tour.
Look at the final three. Baba Thunder, Congo Kong, Painful Paul. All together, this is over 21 feet of human.
This is three giant boys. The last time we saw three guys this size fight, I think they destroyed Tokyo.
This is nearly 1,000 pounds just with these three. Oh, Baba Thunder out of the way, and in the confusion, Paul stutter stepped, and Congo Kong took advantage.
Whoop.
Onto the outside goes Paul.
Oh my.
Oh, that is nearly 400 pounds. Kong is eliminated. Baba Thunder scores big. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the referees didn't call that until he hit the floor.
The Battle Royal, Baba Thunder.
But it was only a matter of time. JCW debut, Baba Thunder, 7 feet, 350.
Are you guys ready for a Battle Royal? I think you guys need to get a little bit louder if you want this Battle Royal. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Now, give these guys a big round of applause as they come out. And let's show how much we love these Battle Royals.
Well, we know that the Battle Royals can come at any time, at any point on a JCW Lunacy broadcast at a Juggalo live event. And
introducing first, Dani Mo.
We got a big one, and it's open to anyone and everybody.
Nope, we don't discriminate here in JCW.
Introducing next, Richie Boy Wellington.
Men, women, and everything in between, but enough about Jeeves the man.
Introducing next, he is the manservant, Jeeves.
That's G-double-E-V-single-E.
Introducing next, Pink Kane.
Fuck that shit. Here comes Pink Kane.
Introducing next, Baywatch.
You know, I heard he's a lifeguard because he's drowning in pussy all the time.
The New Age Hasselhoff.
Introducing next, August Matthews.
Well, have a banging Matthews. Big win earlier over Richie Boy and G.
Introducing next, Baby Bay. Introducing next, Carrie Morton and Alex Duran.
He's crying and have some damn dignity. You're on a worldwide stream. Could embarrass yourself.
Introducing next, Baba Thunder.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
This was last night's winner. Baba Thunder, 7 feet, 350. A monster of Polish-Nigerian heritage.
That's what I was going to guess.
And he's just casting a shadow over this entire Battle Royal. How do you stop this guy?
Yeah, you have to assume that Baba Thunder is going to be your favorite going into a match like this. How do you even get a guy like that over the top rope?
Wow, yeah, when you hear that thunder clap in the distance, you know the storm is approaching, and you know there will be damage and wreckage. And Jeeves, the first one out, thanks to Dynamite Danny Mo.
Oh, Breyer Wellington just cares too much about his friend.
Is that what it was?
He loves him too much. He couldn't bear to see him. He had to join him on the floor.
Oh, I think he was afraid he lost his human shield. Davey Bang in trouble courtesy of Pink Kane. A knife edge chop from way deep down in Knox County. And Baba Thunder is dominating the Southern Six. There goes lifeguard Mike. Oh.
There goes lifeguard Mike. The only thing he has in common with David Hasselhoff is they both eat cheeseburgers off the floor. Oh, they went Kane. They went Kane.
There goes Carrie Morton. That's a violation, says lifeguard Mike. Whoop. Alex Taylor gone. Oh, Baba Thunder's got Dani Mo. Baba Thunder's got Dani Mo.
But a true gentleman.
Well, sets her down on the apron.
He doesn't want to hurt her. He's not that kind of guy.
But Dani Mo's not the type to well, she's the type to get eliminated.
He did what he had to do.
She wasn't the type to cower and refuse a fight no matter how big the odds, and unfortunately the odds caught up with her. Davey Bang, August Matthews, a whole tag team together. Bang and Matthews weigh about as much as Baba Thunder by himself.
Absolutely. I mean, even with both of their combined strength, are they going to be able to get this guy out of the ring?
Yeah, I think they need more people. They're going for the Spears Tower. Oh, no, they're not. A knee lift.
Big knee. Right to the dome of Baba Thunder.
Well, they're trying to get him down, and they're trying to get him up high and get him woozy, concuss him.
Yeah, get him off his balance. Maybe it's a little easier. He's a little top heavy.
I like the tag team chemistry. Bang and Matthews. Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Here's the Spears Tower. No! And Baba Thunder.
Saw it coming.
Yeah, is about to enact a controlled demolition.
Oh, he's got them both goozled.
I don't think the tower was built stormproof. Baba Thunder just rose up to a category 5.
Baba Thunder not even going for one at a time. He's here to make a statement.
Nope.
And
then your ass is on out of here.
Their feet hit the floor, and Baba Thunder.
And the winner of the battle royal, Baba Thunder!
So Baba Thunder is 2-0 here at JCW, but each victory, he went through what, 10, 12, 15 other athletes?
Juggalo, are you ready for a battle royal?
Case in point, we're going to see much of that talent all at once.
And all these young men and women.
Let's get this shit started.
All these young men and women here tonight, in their own right, may deserve a JCW title shot. Sometimes you got to start back from the bottom.
Well, I mean, that's why it's so hard to beat Violent J, right? There's so many deserving parties.
First, Wellington!
Always a man that can contend for any title any night.
Introducing next, Jeeves!
He will not be contending for a title anytime soon. He can barely walk upright.
Still holding on to the family jewels in the manservant Jeeves.
Maybe the only jewels in the Wellington household.
Introducing next, Pink Kane!
Fuck that shit, here comes Pink Kane!
Introducing next, Bumpers!
What better advantage to be a bum in a battle royal?
Introducing next, the Backseat
Look at that hip swivel.
Introducing next, Dani
Dani Mo, a big hit with the crowd.
I admire her courage, everything we just saw in that trio tag.
Introducing next, Vern and Matthews.
These two are ones to watch, make no mistake about it.
Many of these competitors nursing their injuries from earlier in the evening.
Introducing next, Mickie Wolf.
There she is.
And Dexter and Dee, the axes are...
Introducing next,
Absolutely, they're safe. Without a shadow of a doubt, my love. I'm right here. Thank you. I'm going to wear those.
Introducing next, Taylor, Carrie Morton.
Carrie Morton still celebrating what he considers a one-man victory, but he wasn't even conscious when it happened.
Well, he's conscious now.
Introducing next, Baba Thunder.
conscious of the fact that the Giant just walked in behind the Baba Thunder.
Yeah, let's be conscious of the fact that Baba Thunder is undefeated in JCW, and the only matches he's been in are Battle Royals. He's beaten 10 or 12 individuals at once every night.
Baba Thunder waiting to pick a spot here, letting everybody fight it out for themselves.
Well, notice nobody's coming towards him. They've the dumbest guy will.
Or the bravest, that's what I say.
Well, Alex Taylor and Carrie Morton are on the outside already with Dani Mo. They eliminated each other, and there goes Jeeves.
Ooh, a big chop on Pink Kane from the love of my life, Mickey Knuckles.
Gage's chest will turn the color of his outfit. Baba Thunder, the Polish-Nigerian giant, 7 feet, 350
and
pounds.
Pink Kane goes over the ropes after those big chops from Mickey Knuckles, talking about teaching Kane about women's rights.
Oh my God! Mickey's forcing JP and now Tommy to, well, she's suffocating them.
I've never wanted to be a wrestler so bad in my life.
Say, sit down, stay here. Oh, there goes JP. But what a way to go.
He wants more, and I don't blame him. Up.
The bum fight guy's gone. Davey Bag's gone.
Good luck getting Mickey Knuckles over the top rope with that low center of gravity. Trying to choke her out.
Tommy's on Mickey's back, and
there he goes.
I'm sure she didn't mind.
And Facade's bit off more than he can chew here.
And just like that, we're down to 3 left. And Baba Thunder coming in with Gale Force wins to send Facade to the outside. Look, how is Facade? Look at the nimble nature of Facade still in this. Oh, but he is so in such dangerous territory. Oh, no. Dropped on the guardrail, and now his feet hit.
And now our final two, Baba Thunder and Mickey Knuckles. This match starting to look like my search history.
Mickey's looks like she's ready to party.
Mickey Knuckles is ready to go.
Does she remember she's still in a match?
There's no competitor too big or too scary for Mickey Knuckles.
I can think of one. How about Painful Paul? I think Paul went back in our live stream and saw the footage of Baba Thunder outside that dressing room. We saw Paul eyeing Baba Thunder last night in Alabama, and now we're picking up right where they left off here in Little Rock.
Mickey Knuckles feeling a little left out, I think.
Yeah, Paul's not in this match, but we may have more pressing matters. Look at these two behemoths.
Staring eye to eye, and Mickey Knuckles.
Yeah, Mickey seizes an opportunity. German suplex while her hips are underneath. Well, that wasn't enough.
Wow, and a big butt from Baba.
As if there's any other kind. Baba Thunder with eyes on Painful Paul. What is this? Oh!
A special delivery to Painful Paul.
Well,
Oh, that poor ramp.
And that's it emphatically.
Oh
my Lord.
Somebody call a welder.
Baba Thunder, the victory, and Painful Paul took it personally. The Baba Thunder just chucked another human being at him.
Motherfuckers ready for a battle royal?
Can we get ring cleanup out here?
Should we let Jeeves lay here while we get this pitch started?
Wait, is he just in the battle royal now?
Well, let's fucking do this. Let's start the battle royal.
Well, if he never gets up, he'll win.
If he never gets up, everybody else falls out. Jeeves is going to win. He never even has to wake up.
All right, I think you're getting a little ahead of yourself now.
Listen, I'm calling it now. Jeeves is going to win this whole thing.
Well, there's only one way to find out as the JCW roster begins to enter the ring for our nightly battle royal.
On the way to the ring is Payne and Matthews. Introducing Yellow Kane.
Fuck that shit. Here comes Yellow Kane.
Introducing the man of 1,000 gimmicks, like Mike, and it's gotta be the shoes.
Hey, it's like Mike. He's a basketball star tonight.
Introducing next, Simon Gotch. Introducing next, your JCW Tag Team Champions, the Backseat Boyz. On his way to the ring, Luigi Primo. Making his way to the ring, Mecha Wolf.
Well, Mecha Wolf is the recognized #1 contender to the JCW title. And one can consider him an odds-on favorite as he lurks precariously on the outside. I think all these different athletes are trying to process what they've walked into because Jeeves hasn't moved since the last segment.
Hold on, this is like Mike's big shot.
He did it!
The boyhood dream comes true.
And really that means, well, it means nothing, but it was a nice moment. Over the top rope elimination, last athlete standing is the winner. So tough to prepare, but you know, really I look at this, Zach, as a wide open field because Baba Thunder's run away with this thing all week, but he's not in the ring right now.
Well, speaking of Thunder, we've got Yellow Kane from the Sun. Is this his big shot? Probably not.
Your buddy Jeeves is the first one out. Uh-oh.
And Yellow Kane. I'm losing all my dogs in this fight.
Luigi Primo is first. Battle Royal at JCW. Simon Gotch back out here. The back seats banging Matthews. Certainly having a buddy in there doesn't hurt. Oh, look at Mecha Wolf. Has Luigi Primo. He didn't go out. He's still hanging on.
I'm impressed like Mike's still in this goddamn thing.
You had no hope for him, did you?
Never have, never will.
I guess Matthews has somebody's shoe.
I think they stole poor Jeeves' shoes.
Well,
now he's got to tend to Breyer Wellington in just his socks like a common plebe.
Breyer can't afford more shoes for him. Wait a minute, Tommy Grayson hangs on.
Whoop.
So does his brother.
Grayson's holding on. Whoop.
All banging Matthews to the outside.
Banging Matthews.
Backseat stay a step ahead of their top challengers.
Ooh.
Oh, wait a minute.
Ooh, banging Matthews getting a little revenge for earlier.
Yeah, eliminating the Graysons, and Simon Gotch hangs on.
Like Mike just eliminated Simon fucking Gotch.
Oh, he didn't hang on here. You're right.
He just eliminated Simon fucking Gotch. Are you kidding me?
And it's down to Like Mike and Mecha Wolf, who doesn't like anybody.
Well, Like Mike better turn into fucking Teen Wolf right now if he's going to beat Mecha Wolf. All right, that was pretty fucking cool. I'm not going to lie. That was pretty fucking cool, Joe.
I ain't got any bit to argue about that, but what can you make of that from there? You got your ball, now score big. Hit a three-point shot, slam dunk this battle royal.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Here we go, he's on fire!
Bum, bum,
No,
bum,
no, never mind.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, the mist!
No, the mist!
Mike never saw it coming, and he won't see for a while.
Oh, and like Mike missed another opportunity of glory.
Mecha Wolf!
4 days away from Mecha Wolf's JCW title shot at Devil's Night, and he's just proved nobody on the JCW roster will stand in his way. Shout out to our Juggalette ring girls here, doing a hell of a job all night.
And
Juggalo and Juggalettes, are you ready for a battle royal? All right, let's get this started.
Well, we know what it is. Pretty much the entire roster. It's over the top rope, both feet to the floor.
Making their way to the ring first, the new guys.
you guys taking advantage of being here for the night, getting a little more ring practice.
Yellow Kane.
As he's sprayed with blood, I think he's partly orange, Kane.
Yeah, still covered in that mist from Mecha Wolf.
Wolf.
Limping, but with something to prove, Simon Gotch.
The JCW Tag Team Champs, the Backseat Boys!
From limpin' to pimpin', it's the Backseat Boys.
Bang and Matthews!
Chief rivals of the BSBs all week long.
Baba Thunder!
Odds-on favorite, Baba Thunder. What, has he won 3 Battle Royals so far this week? He's 3-0.
Thunder only happens when it's raining, and we might be seeing bodies rain from the sky tonight.
And notice the field surrounds Baba Thunder, knowing what a threat he is, knowing the only Battle Royal he has not won this week is the Battle Royal he wasn't in. That's how much he has proven. But as always, it is a competitive field. Everybody's got a shot.
And I think Baba Thunder might have his eyes set on the new guys, maybe looking to teach the new kids a lesson for stepping into his ring halfway through the train of territory.
He sees fresh meat. He sees fresh victims. Oh, check this out.
Bangin' Matthews getting a modicum of revenge against the Backseat Boys, eliminating them very early in the Battle Royal.
Yeah, Zach, I never thought that would happen. Is the tag team champions, the first 2 out right away. Bangin' Matthews have not been able to win the tag titles yet, but they get closer and closer to finding a way. Oh, look out.
And tremendous strategery by Bangin' Matthews, eliminating the other tag teams first so that they would have the 2-man advantage.
Well, Bosch went out. Stanley's coming out of his pants and coming out of the Battle Royal.
Oh, and he gives a big kick to the guardrail on the way out. That couldn't have felt good.
Yeah, well, we are shoehorned in here tonight. Juggalo's as far as the eye can see. And you gotta love it. The love, the support, the loyalty. Thank you all for watching JCW year in and year out. It's because of you guys that we're able to do the incredible things like this tonight.
Yellow Kane up, and he's out.
Baba Thunder and Simon Gotch with Bang and Matthews. And it looks like, Zach, we're on the way to a 4-peat for the 7-footer.
And Simon Gotch, I mean, talk about drawing 2 shit fucking numbers tonight, having to deal with 2 giants back to back.
Yeah, maybe his horror is about to end. One shot, goodbye.
And I think that was a pretty okay way to have to go out with a man like Baba Thunder. But Bangin' Matthews on top of him.
2 appetizers left for Baba Thunder. I admire your guts. I admire your balls.
Ooh, he turns them both inside out with those big clotheslines.
But you may be prolonging the inevitable. Matthews and Bang, the receiving end of a whirling dervish of a 350-pounder.
Did you see the fucking ring move when he hit him in the corner like that?
Oh.
Holy shit, the entire ring went across the room.
I'm waiting for the ring to implode on one of these slams.
And a big headbutt.
Baba like a piercing lightning strike down with that headbutt.
He's got a double goozle going. Uh-oh.
Well, yeah, this could be double choke slam, but we got company here. Baba doesn't notice it, but these fans do. Painful Paul is in the ring.
Baba, turn around.
And Baba Thunder getting bludgeoned from behind by the only man there. And Paul just eliminated Baba Thunder.
Baba Thunder out on his ass.
And the referees are going to call it, and we got co-winners.
Yep, Painful Paul not an official member of this match, so he's not eligible to win, so our winners are Bangin' Matthews.
Well, Bangin' Matthews
and your winners, Bang and Matthews.
A well-deserved victory earned by Bangin' Matthews. They did it all by themselves.
Juggalo and Juggalettes, are you motherfuckers ready for a battle royal? Let's get this fucking battle royal started.
These battle royals have been some of the highlights of the Train of Terror Tour so far. Very excited to see all these
Making
competitors hit
his
the ring.
way to the ring first is Jeeves.
I would think the odds-on favorite to lose handily would be Jeeves. He's not well.
He wasn't well before the night started.
Yellow Kane!
Fuck that shit, here comes Yellow Kane!
Hellfire and brimstone by any color. From yellow to neon, Dani Mo. Neon Blondes have an advantage. And these men could go back-to-back winners.
Yep, they won last night. Very well could win tonight as well.
Congo Kong!
Oh, but how do you get 7 feet, nearly 400 over the top rope? Congo Kong!
7 foot tall, painful pull!
Speaking of big men, Painful Paul's been active in Battle Royals, whether he's in them or not.
3 nearly 7-foot competitors in Congo Kong, Paul, and Yellow Kane.
Sure.
Has Yellow Kane formed an alliance with the Neon Blondes because they're all neon colored.
Yellow Kane stoically staring down Painful Paul, which could be the final thing he ever does in life. Wait a minute. Well, the Battle Royal has started. We are underway.
And making his way to the ring!
Look at this!
Holy shit!
Oh, Swoggle!
It's Swoggle!
A Milwaukee favorite, a hometown hero, Swoggle, a surprise entrant in the Battle Royal, and this match just stopped in shock of what we've seen.
And he Milwaukee down that ramp to the adulation of the Juggalos and Juggalettes. They were prepared for Giants. They were not prepared for Swoggle.
I think Swoggle's pissed at Davey Bang for wearing his color. He's putting everybody on notice.
He says, fuck the world, because that's the kind of guy Swoggle is.
Now, Yellow Kane actually does look 7 feet tall next to Swoggle. And oh no, look at this, Painful Paul and Congo Kong jumping on the smallest man in this matchup right away as the Battle Royal resumes.
Shit, that's not the Swoggle I know. A slap across the belly.
Yellow Kane, the first one out.
Yellow Kane, another disappointing performance.
What did you expect him to do?
All the colors of the Kane bow represented here at JCW.
Well, it takes all kinds, and certainly the kind of offense that Davey Bang is dishing out.
We also missed Dani Mo getting eliminated.
Yeah, and Davey Bang is gone. Look at Swoggle fighting back against Congo Kong.
The big headbutt.
Yeah, not a good idea. Yeah, good strategy, Swoggle. Get out of there, Harm. Get out of harm's way.
I think, yeah, go for Jeeves, buddy.
Yeah, Jeeves is an easy target. Oh, no. Jeeves has been projectiling up. Oh!
Oh, my God!
Oh, my God!
Oh, dropped right on his crusty beard.
Goodbye and good night.
I hope my buddy's okay.
Someone tell Richie Boy he needs to put out a call to an ad agency or something, get some interviews going for a new manservant.
Speaking of monsters, he's got to go on monster.com and put out an ad for a new manservant after that one.
Oh, Facade in trouble.
Jeeves going to be eating his caviar through a straw.
Oh, Facade gone, the 7-foot plus Painful Paul. August Matthews, Bang's been eliminated. He'll have to win this thing by himself. Dressing down Swoggle. Oh, no. Swoggle's got him by the chest?
Yeah, something like that. And bit him, so that means next full moon, he could turn into a little person.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Don't underestimate the veteran.
And he's out.
But look at what the hell is left.
The exact last 3 men we knew would be in this matchup.
What? Oh, my God. I feel like it should be the final 5 men because Paul and Kong are a couple of people each. Well, we're wrestling announcer. We're supposed to talk about what Swoggle's got a low center of gravity, right? He's got an advantage there. Harder to get over the top. Swoggle's fucked.
No, I think he's got...
Oh!
Double shot to the ding-ding. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, and that's exactly the sound he's hearing in his head after that headbutt from both sides.
Look at these two working on the same page, though.
Well, okay, but how is Swoggle gonna? He's got to eliminate at least one of these men to win. How? It's not possible.
Maybe he can make a wish.
It's a feel-good story, but I just hope they get Swoggle out quickly before they hurt this guy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, wait a minute! Baba Thunder! Double clothesline!
Now it gets complicated.
With the hurricane-like force, Congo Kong sent to the outside. And Swoggle trying to eliminate Paul, and
I think he's got him.
he can't lift his leg off the ground. What do you mean he's got him?
Think big, Swoggle. Think big.
Well, Baba Thunder, he is big.
He does
Baba
it.
Thunder, the assist.
He does it all by himself.
And your winner, Swoggle!
Y'all see the leprechaun say yeah!
Oh, what a boot.
Swoggle gets the pot of gold at the end of the battle royal. Your winner, these people going fucking bananas for Swoggle.
And not only that, but Baba Thunder avenges a night ago when it was Painful Paul who cost Baba Thunder the Battle Royal. Karma is a bitch, and Karma comes back to bite Painful Paul tonight. And what a fearsome twosome you can only see standing tall in JCW.
Standing tall they are, Joe. And Swoggle, another feather in the cap of a great competitor here in JCW.
Juggalo and Juggalettes! Are you guys ready for a battle royal? Well, let's fucking get it on!
Our ring girl dressed like Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas, but this battle royal is the Nightmare Before Devil's Night.
Introducing first, Dani Mo!
Crowd getting a little mo with Dani Mo.
And this will be a great test before the women's battle royal tomorrow.
Jeeves!
Certainly a great way to get some insight on how battle royales are won, but fuck that shit, here comes Yellow Kane.
Jeeves in a good mood as always.
Richie Boy Forever, Breyer Wellington!
Dressed in gold, and I love gold.
Simon Gotch! Tarzan! Mickie
I like that view, and I like that one even more. That's a wide load coming
Mike
through.
the Builder! Congo Kong! The Neon Ninja Facade! 7 foot tall, Painful Paul!
And we know Painful Paul's in a bad mood because thanks to Baba Thunder, not only was Painful Paul not victorious last night, but Swoggle was of all people.
Painful Paul getting that battle royal stolen right out from under him, because when he looked under him, he saw Swoggle didn't take him seriously, and lost out on the winner's purse last night. And Swoggle taking everybody out afterwards. He may be a little person in real life, but he's taller than everybody here when he stands on his wallet.
Tarzan is history. Painful Paul, Baba Thunder, over 14 feet of man combined. Battle of Giants tomorrow night, and Baba Thunder still to come here later on, challenging Matt Cross in our main event. That's up next, as a matter of fact. Dani Mo, a great chance to get one last rep in a battle royal. If she wins the battle royal tomorrow night, she's our first women's champion, but you know, Mickey Knuckles is keeping a close eye on her.
Mike is out, as well as it looks like Yellow Kane about to be dumped on his head.
Devil's,
he saves himself.
Devil's Night is under 24 hours away on Triller TV Plus. Download the app, sign up for the trial, be a part of this event. You can see the frenetic nature of everybody up and down this roster. If you followed this tour live and free for the past week, you know it has been building to a crescendo. That crescendo is tomorrow night, my friends. And we want each and every one of you to be a part of the biggest night in JCW history, because we wouldn't be here without each and every one of you.
Mickey Knuckles dumped right on that ample backside.
Whoa!
And now Yellow Kane shit-canned on the ramp by 7-foot tall Painful Paul. Now we have seen a tag team win one of these battle royals with Bang and Matthews. Are we going to see a repeat by the Neon Blondes?
Dani had no idea what was behind her, and it was a whole lot of man. Hey! Uh-oh. Chokeslam, Facade will have none of this.
Facade defended Danny Moe.
Unhand her, you cad. Oh, Paul went to charge both Neon Blondes, and we'll see if that tag team chemistry can chop down the redwood tree.
And they are chopping indeed, trying to bring Painful Paul to his knees.
Oh, look out, oh, look out! No, Dani couldn't hang on, but Facade did.
Facade's still in it. You better watch out, though. Get your eyes off Dani. Oh,
duck underneath, Facade.
But he's caught on the top.
Paul's off balance, Facade has a chance. Spin kick connects.
He's out cold on the top rope.
Facade will do this. Facade's gonna upset Paul. Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's got him from behind.
Oh, and Paul just choking Facade out.
Oh, Facade.
Oh, Facade's gone limp. Facade's going limp. And he can't defend himself.
He better watch the way he drops him. He could bang his head.
And that's it. Facade defenseless. Painful Paul the winner.
And your winner, Painful Paul.
And without Baba Thunder here to play spoiler, absolutely nothing and no one stood in the way of Painful Paul. But will it be that way tomorrow night when the Battle of the Giants, what we've been waiting for all tour, goes down?
Ladies and gentlemen, our next match is a battle royal. Introducing first, Firework Foxx Vinyer. Introducing next, Vern Vicallo. Introducing next, Steven Flowe. Introducing next, Nathan Breyer. Introducing next, Sonny Jeeves. Introducing next, the Batiri. Introducing next, Eric Touchdown. Handyman Jeeves. Introducing next, Smoky Steve. Introducing next, the manservant Jeeves.
Manservant Jeeves ready for some action.
Wellington.
Which really means, Joe Dombrowski, that Breyer Wellington has two chances to win this battle royal.
Very astutely put.
Big thing.
Well, we have Breyer Wellington, who is looking to add to his already Hall of Fame level resume. There's a lot of athletes making their debuts, some young up-and-coming prospects, some veterans. Smokey C, first time I've seen him in a number of years. You can see him in West Virginia all the time. The Batiri, we saw them betrayed by Carrie Morton a week ago. Foxx, Vinyer, the veteran. Sonny Kiss, make her in-ring debut. We have Jake Gray, the handyman, and his tag team partner Eric Cha-Cha. They're going after each other. Every man for themselves. You get that trophy, You get to be the king of the battle royals here at JCW. But certainly, gentlemen, it's one of the most dangerous matches in all of pro wrestling.
We saw a spine buster there from Nathan Davis, who I understand doesn't re-rack his weights.
Yeah, Nathan Davis, a power lifter, been going to the gym since he was 10. He's been waiting for a moment like this. Imagine chucking everybody one by one over the top rope.
Well, big stomps from the handyman.
Well, Zach, what do you give the advantage to early? Is it somebody who's larger? Is it somebody more experienced? Is it somebody maybe craftier?
I mean, you want to look at Davis with the size advantage, but I think you got to think we've got 2 tag teams in this matchup. And as Jeeves cannot get dumped on his fucking head by Sonny right now, like the idiot he is.
That's asking a lot, though. Let's be honest.
Well, let's remember we've got two different teams here watching each other's backs, and that's who you have to focus on.
Well, we've got the Batiri in there. We've got Jeeves and Richie Boy. We've got Vern and...
The Batiri trying to take out Sonny Kiss now. Jeeves helping him. Oh, we got a couple of eliminations on the other side.
Stephen Flowe getting a few great eliminations right there.
Stephen Flowe looking for another viral moment. Foxx Vinyer's out. And there goes Jeeves, courtesy of Sonny Kiss.
Sonny Kiss waving bye-bye to Jeeves.
Eric Cha-Cha dance his ass to the back. Check out the intensity though of the Batiri as they go to work on the viciously delicious.
Breyer Wellington still in this. Stephen Flowe grabs a member of the Batiri there.
Oh,
there goes Breyer.
Jeeves did his absolute best though.
Breyer got too cocky and paid for it. The handyman, Jake Gray's only 19 years old. What an upset this would be.
The handyman making a real name for himself in this battle royal.
Yeah.
Well,
Vern Vicallo is eliminated.
There goes Vern. Goodbye, Vern.
And we still have both members of the Batiri as we're down to, 5 men left? And to your point, Zach, the numbers edge becomes more important the deeper the match we get.
And the handyman fighting to stay in.
Say, a match like this, you can make a career overnight. You can reassert yourself. Someone like Sonny Kiss in her JCW debut, Batiri, and
holy shit!
Oh my goodness, that knee!
That kid is out. That kid is done.
He just knocked his dick stiff with that one.
That's called the 7th circle.
Oh, that's called the trip to the fucking dental surgeon tomorrow.
Yeah, that kid is toast.
We are down to the Batiri, Stephen Flowe, and Sonny Kiss.
Now, will Sonny Kiss and Stephen Flowe form an alliance against the established tag team, or will they turn on one another to seize an opportunity?
I don't think that to start they have much of a choice but to try to team up here.
Well, you got to trust one another. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, as all 4 athletes are trading fists.
Stephen Flowe, a viral sensation as of late, showing that he's got the athletic prowess to back it up.
And Stephen Flowe and Sonny Kiss are working as a team. Taking it to the Batiri.
Whoop. Little do-si-do.
Bavarian and Kodama trying to reverse things. And got the advantage. The double team of the Batiri, 15-plus year veteran tag team.
Holding on the apron now are both members. Sonny Kiss fakes him out, and there they go!
And we're down to our final 2.
You got to consider that an upset. The numerical odds on favorites are out. And Stephen Flowe and Sonny Kiss, 2 very beloved athletes in many circles.
We've seen it before, the final 2. We've seen Batista Cena. We've seen Undertaker Shawn Michaels. Now we're seeing it right here. Sonny Kiss and Stephen Flowe.
And these are 2 athletes that really have not carved a reputation in JCW.
And there goes Stephen Flowe. No, he held on.
Skin the cat.
He's gonna skin that cat. Sonny's in the wrong spot.
Oh, no.
And now Sonny's on the apron too.
A precarious position for both competitors.
We are inches away from determining the winner of this battle royal.
Oh. Sonny's back in the ring. And Steven is on the floor! And Sonny Kiss is your Battle Royal champion!
Oh, that's a huge win.
And to the victor goes the spoils, that big Battle Royale trophy.
And not just the Battle Royal trophy, gentlemen, but the Battle Royal trophy in Sonny Kiss's first ever JCW match. We got the Battle Royal Championship introduced now in JCW. We got a whole locker room ready to fight it out now. It's Battle Royal time.
Yeah. Oh shit, here they come.
And Tarzan Duran, one of the most primitive fighters.
We saw this gentleman last week here at JCW Lunacy.
Oh, the handyman's back.
All right, my money's on him.
Handyman's new tag team partner.
There's a gimmick if I ever seen one.
I haven't seen Smoke and See in a long time.
Yeah, JCW
He's
vet.
been here with us.
I see he's frightened of the gym. The 1980s called. Yeah! There they go. Them are the homies right there.
Brothers been chasing those tag titles since they've been back.
My money's on him. All right, all right.
This is a tough team.
Here he is, Vile Sensation,
Flowe.
Flowe.
You gotta love him. Not quite a physical specimen, but man, what a worker.
Shane Gillis. The manservant, Jeeves. Here for his piece of the pie, it's Luigi Primo.
Mecha Wolf, hell yeah.
I want no part of this guy.
No.
Well, Sonny Kiss is the reigning Battle Royal champion of our very first match in JCW. She won that trophy and now looks to defend it against upwards of nearly 20 other competitors. Shaggy, you're a veteran, you're an expert in this type of match. How do you win a Battle Royal?
You know, being the champion of the Battle Royal is way more difficult, I think, than just being the normal champion. Because you got 19 other opponents that you have to beat every time you're in the ring as opposed to just one.
That's true. Elimination over the top rope. So dangerous. You can get blindsided. You can hurt your leg, get your knee taken out, get your arm broken without even seeing it coming.
And there's no teams. Even teams turn against each other in Battle Royals because there can only be one in the end.
That's true. I mean, what's going to happen if it comes down to Yabo and Ruffo?
They're going to have to fight it out, see who gets that trophy.
Zach, who's your odds-on favorite in this match?
I think you got to keep an eye on both tag teams in the ring. Steven Flowe giving us a great performance last time we saw him in one of these. Mecha Wolf already with the poison mist, it looks like.
And Luigi's got the pizza toe and hammering away on, that is Rain Conway in the ring, and that was Rain Conway because he's eliminated.
Well, Rain, go away, come again another day.
I heard that dough that Luigi spins, it's not made out of flour. The flour's actually dusted lead.
Oh, is it?
It gives the extra heavy weight and the extra smack that he's looking for when he hits you in the face with it.
This is why you're the best analyst in JCW history.
That's right. I know all the inside secrets to every man in that ring right now. Some I might reveal, some I might not.
Keep your cards close to your vest. I respect that.
Well, Sean Anderson.
Sean Anderson, he's a nice guy, but maybe not the odds-on favorite.
Sean Henderson
Falling
being
out
sent
like
back to
flies.
Jersey.
DJ Clay getting in the ring? Oh, he's getting out.
DJ Clay
Oh,
still
there's my
trophy.
money.
DJ Clay.
You can turn that into a necklace, I think.
There you go.
DJ Clay smart enough to make sure that that trophy's not in danger out here because there's bodies flying everywhere.
And you know, hey, everybody that gets eliminated walks by that.
Yeah.
If I got eliminated, I might just steal that motherfucker, man.
Well, wait a minute. The Batiri eliminated Yabo, and Ruffo takes out both Oberian and Kodama. Mecha Wolf just threw somebody out. Matches like these don't often last long because you got so many heavy hitters out there.
That's right, man. Just dropping like flies left and right, man.
Oh no, Luigi's out.
Oh, and it was Jeeves that did it. That's even worse.
Oh man, fucking Jeeves, huh?
I know you've had problems with Jeeves and Richie Boy for years, right?
Got the Batiri fighting with Yabo
Definitely
on the
JCW
outside.
veterans, but yeah, definitely still a force.
Jeeves is out.
And Sonny Kiss looking to eliminate Vern.
Oh!
He's history.
Goodbye, Vern.
Sonny Kiss looking to keep that trophy.
Yeah.
Tarzan with a big elimination, but the head scissors right there.
That was Foxx Vinyer that went out, and now dealing with big Nathan Davis. A lot of young guys that JCW fans don't know a lot about, but could make their name.
Oh!
And there goes Ruffo.
Ruffo getting out the hard way.
Out. Looks like we're down to our final four.
See, now this is the point of the Battle Royal where alliances are formed, but they fall out just as quickly as they're formed.
Nathan Davis on the outside. And the young bull is eliminated.
Tarzan got rid of the biggest guy, but Sonny Kiss. I'll check out these two. Sonny Kiss. And there goes the pizza dough.
He didn't have
with
to
the
throw
lead
it
in it.
like that. What the fuck, man?
It's a deadly weapon.
That's a plain disrespect
You gotta watch the fuck out.
to the whole world of pizza.
But
Plain disrespect. I see what you did there.
check out this.
Didn't mean to be extra cheesy.
this
Spinning round kick.
Can Sonny Kiss go 2-0 in JCW Battle Royals? Mecha's out.
No, he
he's
ain't.
not.
Sonny Kiss thought for sure he was out. Letting the card down. Oh!
Sonny Kiss
shit.
cheating.
Both on the apron.
Yeah, one's got to go. You can sense it's only a matter of time who loses their balance.
They're already over the top rope. It's just a matter of falling off that apron now.
Whoever's feet hit first.
That trophy's on the line.
The shame it would feel to be just one pussy hair away from winning this thing.
Oh, Sonny Kiss.
Sonny, but she's got herself
teetering.
wrapped up.
They didn't touch. They didn't touch.
Nope, she's still in this.
He's pointing at that turnbuckle.
I think he's trying to knock Sonny
I think he's
off.
going for the medal.
Mecha's calling his shot. Sonny Kiss.
Hangs on again.
Notice Kiss had the bottom rope grapevine with her legs. Anything to keep.
Rolled back in.
Yeah,
That
Very
was
smart.
That was
Great
the smartest
ring
thing I've
awareness.
seen the whole fucking match so far.
Well, I think Sonny
Simply
Kiss.
just rolling back in.
Sonny Kiss knows that she needs to impress Violent J, the Duke of the Wicked.
Well, I'm sure there's more ways than one to impress him if she loses this match.
Wait a minute, Mecha Wolf.
Oh!
Get in the wolf.
Yeah,
You got a camera over there? Is his feet on the floor? I don't think so. The ref ain't
Nope,
called
he's
nothing
not
yet.
that
Nope,
tall.
there it goes.
They haven't touched.
Oh, shit. Just pure
Uh-oh.
strength on Mecha Wolf's part. Oh! Right in the nutsack. I heard Mecha Wolf's nutsack is extra sensitive too from soaking in the Mexican sun.
And Sonny Kiss gonna toss Mecha Wolf.
Mecha Wolf known for stunning his anus. And when you sun your anus, you know the sun definitely hits you on the nutsack a lot too.
Some say the sun never sets on his anus.
Oh, the sun sets many a nights on his anus, my friend.
I love how deep you get into your research.
Well, Sonny's not going to settle for
Oh!
second place.
Through the
That
second
big
rope.
spear.
A hell of a spear. And that psycho knee. Mecha Wolf calls that How the Gods Kill, HTGK.
And you know he ain't playing games. He just threw his fucking belt off. That means he means business.
Yeah, and maybe only one thing left to do from here.
Oh, like a bouncer. Threw out of a bar like a bouncer. Oh, no!
Trying to give Sonny Kiss the old heave-ho.
Both of these motherfuckers, man, they just keep thinking they're getting each other out. They're fooling us. We keep thinking they're getting each other out.
That crazy upper body strength of Sonny Kiss and Mecha Wolf trying to
Oh,
the
there
grip
it
and
is.
Sonny Kiss falls.
Mecha Wolf taking the fucking trophy.
We have a brand new Battle Royal champion. Mecha Wolf has said he wants that JCW title. This could be a big step in that
Look at that.
direction.
I don't even think he gives a fuck about that trophy. He wants that title.
Yeah, and he's got something to say, and I'm not going to tell him he can't.
And if I know Hispanics, he's going to be turning that trophy into a hood ornament.
We just witnessed JCW history. Oh, man. Oh!
Oh, Sonny Kiss!
I guess we ain't hearing shit.
Got the last word.
Wow.
JCW fans, are you ready for a battle royal? Yeah! Well, let's get it on! Introducing first, Maverick, the Bleeding Bull. The Northman, Ernest Olsen. The Forever Boy, Exo. Jeeves, World War, Stuck Bronson. JC Westerfield. Mr. 50s, Miles Clark. Kane, Dynamite, Dani,
Gentlemen, we are filling the ring with an awful lot of talent here for this Battle Royal.
Lucha Mickie.
Candy Mo puts down her women's championship, looking to pick up another. Here, winning the Battle Royal trophy.
Holy shit. How many people are in this goddamn thing?
How many gimmicks are surrounding Colby Carino?
And you have to think Jasmine Sinclair's Monster Corporation are your immediate favorites to win this one. Not only come to their side, now they're a fucking team.
Well, ever since Violent J introduced the Battle Royal Trophy Championship, these matches got more and more prestigious. This is literally and figuratively the biggest Battle Royal I can remember in JCW. Some of the best on our roster with some of the best regional talents from across this part of the country. Narval, Maxo, the Northman, Ernest Olsen, Javi Ciccone, Maverick the Breeding Bull, just a few of the names involved in this matchup that wanted to prove that when you come to Tucson, you come to their territory.
But as full as the ring is, gentlemen, it is the woman on the outside who may be at the center of the action here, as we've got a bunch of bodies all throwing fists at each other.
Really testing the limits of this ring. Mr. Fisty's taking a little smoke break on the outside.
Oh, the bodies start flying already. As the late great Bobby Heenan would say, it looks like a riot broke out at Let's Make a Deal. Who's the odds-on favorite, do you think? Congo Kong, Painful Paul jumped to mind. What about the American champion, Caleb Conley?
Don't forget, we got the Neon Blondes in there as well, another team.
Will they work together, do you think? Colby Carino, we talked about how pissed off he is with, well, basically everybody else on the roster.
Trying to, Facade going for Caleb.
And he did it! Caleb Conley out of here at the hands of Facade.
Yeah, I think Caleb practically eliminated himself. Remember, it was Caleb's money paying Shane Mercer off that injured Facade on our last broadcast.
Absolutely brutalized Facade. Mr. 50's now climbing to the top.
Oh, is that legal in the 50s? Des never did that.
I tell you, getting thrown over the top rope, that was definitely
a disqualification.
This is just a massive humanity.
And as so many nights end, it is Painful Paul versus Cocaine.
Congo Kong and Luigi Primo, look out, there goes Cocaine. Painful Paul, 7 feet tall, absolutely dominant.
And a long string of JCW Battle Royal victories already under the belt of Painful Paul.
Well, the herd started to thin very quickly because of some of these dominant names in this match. Luigi Primo still in there slinging some dough.
That was absolute anarchy.
Well, watch Facade. You know, Facade still can't be 100% from that Mercer attack, but he's doing a great showing for himself. Oh, man. Kongo.
They're calling for pizza.
Takes
Lucha
down our
Mike.
Yeah, oh, God. That was Lucha Mike.
Lucha Mike took a really bad fall out here.
Landed on his cabeza.
Oh! Danny Moe
We
came off the top rope and got caught.
We talk about how fearless she is. Backs down from no challenges. Even Kongo.
Believes that you're down gently, maybe respect for women.
Watch Facade. Facade in a bad way. Courtesy of the World War stud.
Whoop. And he gets dumped.
There goes the stud. World War III's been averted for one more day.
We've got 4 competitors left in here as the Juggalos chant for pizza.
But the advantage goes to Paul and Kong because what any 2 men, what any 5 men are going to eliminate them?
Not only because of their size, but also because they are a unit led by the devious rich woman on the outside.
Oh, Facade.
Hanging on.
Less than 100%, but he's still in the fight.
Oh, Facade's still hanging on though.
He's teetering.
Oh,
he's
one
teetering.
foot. One foot only touched the floor.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Luigi!
he just eliminate
Luigi
Congo Kong, and we are down
Serious.
to Luigi Primo and 7-foot tall Painful Paul.
Oh, there goes
Oh,
Facade.
no. Oh,
Luigi
no.
has had his ass beat by the monsters the past 2 episodes. Luigi's looking for revenge. Luigi standing up.
Yeah, I think it might be 3 episodes because the odds are definitely stacked against Luigi here. Up goes Luigi.
No, Luigi to the eyes.
No way. No way. There's no way he can do it.
Well, Paul's teetering, but he's not out. His feet are still on the ground. It's the
People are behind pizza, and never mind that shit.
Yeah, long road to go here. Here comes Paul. Low bridge.
Low bridge.
Luigi did it.
Paul's out.
Luigi did it.
Luigi Primo has done it and won the Battle Royal Trophy.
Our next Battle Royal champion, maybe one of the most deserving of them all. He fought through giants in real time. Luigi Primo, one more trophy back to the family restaurant.
From the humble villages of Sicily to JCW Championship here for Luigi Primo.
Oh, no.
God damn it.
A sore loser is Painful Paul, or as Jasmine St. Clair demanded.
Yeah. Well, this is the first time Jasmine's plan wasn't successful, and there will be wrath, there will be scorn, and there will be pain. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, chokeslam coming up, and calling this back. No.
Oh, no.
That sucks.
I was going to say, to the victor goes the spoil.
It's going to get worse.
But the victory of Luigi Primo has been spoiled.
Oh, shit.
by Jocelyn St. Clair and her monster corporation.
That is not yours. Luigi earned that. Oh, Luigi's hurt badly. Hey!
You son of a bitch!
Paul just broke the damn trophy. 7-foot-tall painful Paul just ruined Luigi's proudest achievement in JCW.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next match is for the JCW Battle Royal Champion.
How beautiful that thing is. It's huge.
Try getting through TSA with that one, Luigi.
Well, Luigi, to his credit, staying in the ring after that losing effort to Caleb Conley to defend his belt now.
Luigi did win the Battle Royal Trophy, which was then unceremoniously broken.
Yeah, in theory, he'd be the defending Battle Royal champion, but he hasn't had a chance to officially enjoy this championship. And here comes the opposition.
This guy. There is never a match type that is Ricky Morton's first rodeo, but as you know, Joe Dombrowski, Ricky Morton is a JCW Day Oneer. Battle Royals, a staple of Juggalo Championship Wrestling. Ricky Morton actually participated in the Battle Royal to crown the very first ever JCW World Champion.
And these are two guys, first time we've seen the backseats since that attack on the Brothers of Construction, who, by the way, are also in this Battle Royal. The new JCW Tag Champs.
Champs hot on the tails of the backseats.
Looking to add a third belt to that collection. Look at us, boys. We gotta go to the pawn shop. Fuck the show.
Oh, the Grayson's got hell coming to them. Backseats are in trouble. Wait a minute. Backseats eliminated themselves like a bunch of damn cowards.
Playing mind games. That's the
Whoa,
Backseat
the
boys.
brothers over the top too. They're chasing the backseats out of here.
They eliminated themselves in chase. But, you know, you talked about Mark the past of Battle Royals. It's never meant more. Now that huge Battle Royal title is here in play. Painful Paul smashed the trophy of Luigi Primo in the first place. You got JCW veteran Chewy Martinez in there, former JCW Tag Team Champion, who's been a part of this organization off and on for over 15 years.
Yeah, it looks like some of our low competitors have been eliminated, including the guy that looks like Svengoolie.
Oh, yes, everybody's going after Paul. The big man's in trouble. He played spoiler last time.
Oh, no, he saved himself, and he's pissed.
He's swinging at anything that moves. Even Carrie Morton. Oh, wait a minute, the pizza dough.
Pizza
Luigi got rid of Paul.
And both his feet hit the floor. Paul's out, baby.
Retribution for the broken trophy.
And again, that's 2 times Luigi is eliminated to 7-foot-tall painful Paul.
Just goes to show you Luigi's not going to back down. He's not going to bitch out when it comes to the St. Clair Monster Corporation.
Chewy Martinez making the most of his re-debut here in JCW with quite the return and a great performance so far.
Everybody's beating the hell out of Carrie Morton, so I'm in a good mood.
Yeah, it couldn't happen to a nicer guy, really. It was his father, Ricky Morton, and Robert Gibson, who were among the last 3 participants in the very first ever JCW Battle Royal.
That's true, no doubt. That crowned a JCW champion once upon a time, first ever. Now it's the first ever Battle Royal title champion.
Excellent strategy here by Kerry. Up.
Oh.
Now she's out.
Yeah, eliminates Danny Moe.
I think it is, yeah. I think that stage counts as being eliminated.
And Kerry did it in a way where he could laugh in her face in the process. What a prick. Check out Luigi Primo working on Chewy Martinez, Ricky Morton, and Luigi teaming up, while Facade battles Kerry.
Kerry goes through the middle, very smart.
5 athletes left.
Not going to be eliminated that way.
Carrie Morton went downstairs on Facade.
And Facade is Gonski.
Damn coward.
Now
Can't
we've
fight
got
anybody face to face straight up. There goes
Chewy
Chewy,
out too.
courtesy of Ricky Morton, and we're down to 3. And Luigi's still in the fight. He just wrestled before this match.
Ricky Morton, Carrie Morton, and Luigi Primo all going
the
for the
right
eyes.
Into the eyes. Luigi's gone. And check out the final 2.
He eliminates Luigi Primo, the pizza man, but now he's still got to deal with his papa, John.
Remember all the dirty tricks Kerry used to beat Ricky Morton our last episode. Remember the way Kerry walked all over his father when they were a tag team.
And then laid across our table like a Greek god, taking in the adulation of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of juggalos as they cheered for him.
Is he watching a different monitor?
That's what I remember.
Well, Carrie Morton, have you grown enough balls to stand up to your father man to man yet? Beat him with your skill, beat him with your toughness. Close line by Ricky Morton.
Uh-oh.
Trademark rock and roll knee lift. Carrie's out on his feet.
Just like my favorite Mickey Knuckles, that was a big high knee.
Oh, wait a minute. Ricky Morton, the Canadian Destroyer.
God damn.
Carrie's out to lunch. Goodbye. Ricky Morton's the Battle Royal champion.
Ricky Morton has done it.
In 2025, Ricky Morton's name goes down in history as the first to officially win the Battle Royal Championship in a match. And what a more legendary name you could hope to have than one half of the Rock and Roll Express.
In all sincerity, it has been such a joy to travel the country with Ricky Morton in recent months. He's a national treasure, and I hope this means we're going to see a lot more of him here in JCW.
Carrie Morton's having a damn temper tantrum, but guess what? Your father has earned another accolade, and you can go back and cry about it. Ricky Morton is champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next match is a Battle Royal. Are you guys ready? All right. Introducing first, he is your Battle Royal current champion, Ricky Morton.
Well, Ricky's already in the mood for a fight after what happened earlier. Check out the size of that bell. I love it.
Jesus Christ, look at the size of that thing.
Rock and roll,
The Ugly
baby.
Duckling, Rob Killjoy.
If anyone deserves the accolade, it is the legendary Ricky Morton, still rocking and rolling here in Spartanburg.
The party starter, Keith Mack.
Love that gear.
Nico James. Mr. 50s, Miles Clark.
Miles is back out here in his Sunday best.
Too hot to handle, too cold to hold. Jay the Goat. The Dreadlock Demolition Machine, Bo Jack.
Oh, now there's a tough man to eliminate over the top rope.
I think they better start making a game plan now if they want to get him over that top rope.
Outbreak.
Center of gravity, and then there's this.
As Barnabas Star said, two bodies, one mind. The Outbreak has quite the hits here in JCW.
Yeah, we know that.
Look at that hand. What the?
have to? You know, Barnabas is on some excursion somewhere, and that means there's nobody here to control the outbreak.
And it looks like everybody doesn't know how to handle them.
I'd be in that same boat.
Yeah, I'd want to stay away from that open sore.
Wow!
Ricky Morton isn't afraid, and there go both members of the Outbreak.
Well,
Making history.
the Outbreak may have been dead for the last 50 years. That still wouldn't be the oldest people Ricky's wrestled.
Jackson and Abel are gone. You want to talk about history, Zach? Ricky Morton, the Spartanburg Memorial Auditorium. He sold out this place many times, battling some of the legendary teams. The Koloffs, the Horsemen, the Midnight Express, and all these years later, can you believe he's back in this building, still a champion?
I can't believe it. But guys, am I crazy? Where the fuck did the Outbreak go?
Never saw them lead back up the ramp, Zach Amigo.
Trust me, I would have noticed if they came near me.
Yeah, I think we got to keep an eye out for these boys. Meanwhile, we've got Rob Killjoy in the ring from the Ugly Ducklings,
Yeah.
one of my favorite teams from the Indies over the last few years. Real glad to see him here at JCW.
Well, I'm keeping my eyes on Big Bojack, you guys pointed out during the introduction.
Keep your eyes off him.
Bojack has won a number of championships regionally. That's the party starter working on Rob Killjoy. Ugly Ducklings, one of the most well-traveled tag teams. And you got a lot of young guys here.
Former cohorts of one Colby Carino.
That's true.
Mr. 50s is in trouble. We got another elimination on the other side.
Yeah, the bodies are dropping fast.
Will we see Mr. 50s versus Mr. Late 60s, Ricky Morton?
Are there enough guys in the ring to eliminate Bojack at this point?
Oh, Mr. 50's up, over, down, he's gone.
Whoa! That's an upset. Bojack making a statement for himself. There goes the party starter.
Oh, wow, look at that. Ricky Morton and Rob Killjoy working together. Well, they better put their fucking heads together if they're going to get Bojack out this motherfucker.
A couple of tag team specialists. And guys, I've just been told by our producer that the Outbreak is under the ring.
What?
They're under the ring, but what the hell are they doing under there?
Well, I don't trust that for 1 second.
No, not at all. And that makes me very nervous. And I don't think anybody in the ring is even aware of it, because right now Killjoy and Morton, a couple of tag team specialists, trying to get this big 350-pound Bojack down.
Wow, Rob Killjoy is there.
Yo!
And he gets turned inside fucking out by Bojack.
And
Uh-oh.
Killjoy's out on his feet, and Bojack could be the Battle Royal champion in a couple of minutes. His life changes if he wins. Jeez.
Rob Killjoy.
Super
You
kick.
son of a bitch.
Second time.
You can do it, Rob.
No way.
Oh,
He can
he's
do it with
asking
Ricky's
for help from Ricky.
The crowd
Ricky
says help him.
Asking the Juggalos if they want to see it.
And they're trying.
And look out. Don't go near. Oh, Bojack. Bojack's
And look at
gone.
the strength.
Don't get sucked under the ring, though. I saw the Outbreak under there. And Killjoy takes a shot at Ricky Morton.
Well, if the Outbreak treads Bojack under the ring, I think they'll be fed for the next year and a half.
You ain't kidding. And while that evil lurks, right now Rob Killjoy looks to make his career with the legendary Ricky Morton. And these fans, as they have for all these years, chant rock and roll echoing throughout these historic walls.
And what a chance for Rob Killjoy. Coming back to JCW for the first time in years. I know he wrestled with the Gathering. If he can come win this championship, that giant fucking belt.
Fly, duck, fly!
Motioning at his entire torso because that's how big that championship belt is.
Oh, Ricky Morton was laying in wait as a Oh no! Ah, the flip pile driver! Killjoy has no idea where he is. Ricky Morton still champion.
Hits that Canadian Destroyer, and in this historic building.
And still your Battle Royal champion,
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Behind you.
Ricky
No!
Morton.
Oh, I knew I saw him down there.
Oh, the Outbreak, without the leadership of Barnabas, seems to have an idea of their own.
Jackson and Abel
I don't even know if they know they're in a match.
They smell fresh blood, fresh meat, a victim.
Oh yeah, that's what I would call Ricky Morton, fresh meat.
And they're choking Ricky Morton out.
No.
No,
Barnabas has stopped them from biting people before. We don't know what it does. We need some help out here for Ricky Morton.
Ripping and tearing and biting.
He may not be fresh meat. I would say more of an aged Wagyu.
Well, Ricky's in a hell of a lot of trouble. Say what you want. Ricky Morton's a sitting duck. Somebody stop this. Hey,
it's Juggalo George.
Ricky had George South back earlier, and now George returning the favor. Well, all the wars these men have had in this building, George South didn't want to see it end like that for Ricky Morton. Who knows what just dire situation would have unfolded if the Outbreak would have had their way on a helpless Ricky Morton.
Luckily, Ricky's got backup in the form of George South.
Yeah. Well, these legends, they stick together, and that is a disgusting face. And I think Ricky Morton is damn lucky that George South was here tonight, guys.
We all are. Ricky Morton, a national treasure, and in this building where he's wrestled for Jim Crockett Promotions for SMW.
These primal, visceral growls and squeals and screams from the Outbreak show me they're still smelling blood, and we have not seen the last of them by a long shot. But Ricky Morton will wear the Battle Royal title for another day, adding another chapter to one of the damnedest careers I've ever seen.
Tonight's next match is a Battle Royal. And since we are in Too Tough Country, this will be called the Country Royal. Introducing first to the ring. He is your current Battle Royal champion. He is coming to the ring at 220 pounds from Bristol, Tennessee. He is one half of the Rock and Roll Express and two-time Hall of Famer, Ricky Morton!
Guys, defending champion, but longest odds. It's Rumble style. Luck is not with Ricky Morton tonight. He drew number one.
Not at all. He's got to make it through all the entries. We already know the second one is going to be his very own son. That scab on JCW.
Next to the ring, he is the Riz God, Carrie Morton.
I am actually behind not announcing Carrie Morton as the climax when his dad's in the ring. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, or at any time, really. But Carrie Morton, the stain on the underwear of life that has caused a nuisance to everybody in JCW. But most notably, remember when Carrie Morton was teaming with his dad and tried to tell dad what to do? Tried to act like he knew tag team wrestling better than the Hall of Famer Ricky Morton? Give me a break.
He tried to cheat behind his dad's back as well, but now no longer Lunacy World Champion Carrie Morton has a shot at what is literally the biggest title in professional wrestling.
Yeah, and that is certainly a lot of prestige, a lot of diamonds in there, a lot of metal plating.
Hey, Foxx, hold back. It's going to be about 30-second intervals.
Yeah. And Kerry wants his dad all to himself. You heard him.
From this point forward, so these two men are going to have some time to square up here. I assume Kerry will want to avoid it.
Well, here we go. New entrant about every 30 seconds or so until everyone has gone into the ring. Did he say these people love him?
Yeah, they're showing him the love right now.
All the love he's earned. Yeah, rock and roll will never die. Those chants will echo throughout any wrestling arena, especially this part of the country.
Kerry has no problem getting physical with his dad, and
Wow!
Morton is eliminated.
That's it! A low bridge sends Carrie Morton packing.
The biggest ego in the match is the first one sent packing.
Oh, that might be a new record for Carrie Morton, so that's something to be proud of.
Hey, maybe next time we can try to break it.
As the crowd chants rock and roll, Ricky Morton
OG Ugly
is still successfully defending his Battle Royal Championship. What do we know about OG Ugly?
OG Ugly's been a rapper for 12 years. He was told in high school he was too ugly to be successful. That's an actual quote. So he took that, made it his name, owned it, and threw it back in the face of all of his critics. He's lost 80 pounds this year, chasing his wrestling journey that he's only been at for about a year.
Now has a chance to make a big impact and become a champion. But you're right, the deeper and deeper we go into this lineup on this Battle Royal, the more of an advantage that you're going to have. You're going to be fresher.
Yeah, Ricky Morton's the veteran, and he's got a lot of up-and-comers in this match. Some rookies, some are staples here in the Grindhouse Arena in Jeffersonville, Indiana. But Ricky Morton's in a class all his own.
Well, the odds are going to start to really stack against Ricky Morton
Next
here.
to the ring, Ethan Higher.
Well, Ethan Higher, from what I understand, is actually 5 feet tall, maybe 160 pounds tops, but in his mind, he's Mr. Larger Than Life. He might as well be 6'6", 330.
Oh, and he's hitting the ring full throttle with a big combination of strikes in the corner. Ricky Morton's letting him do his thing.
Yeah, Ricky should stand by and let a lot of them do their thing at this point. Look at that scoop slam. That was awesome.
Guys, I'm loving the energy and the excitement in the air. Lunacy is off the hook, but we are still only 1 week away from Lunacy potentially changing forever. There's an investor on the way. Could this be someone to take us to the next level? Could this be a turn in the punch bowl? I'm not really sure. Violent J hasn't given us any details, but we're finding out next week, and I'm a little bit nervous. This could be change for all of us. Are our jobs safe? I don't even know.
Listen, I trust Violent J. He's always been good to me. I noticed that you've been eating a lot more steak dinners lately, Dombrowski. Maybe you know.
It makes a lot of sense, though. I mean, think about it. Lunacy is the hottest ticket in pro wrestling right now. Of course, someone's going to want to get on board with that. I'm excited. I like you said, Mark, I got to agree. I trust Violent J on this one.
I'm cautiously optimistic. We'll put it that way, Beta. But either way, a new era of lunacy is coming our way in just 1 week's time.
Ricky Morton, he's got something in mind.
Yeah, right to the back of the thigh of OG Ugly, Ethan Higher. Now, normally the big men have the advantage.
Making his way to the ring,
Uh-oh.
Cocaine.
Oh, wait a minute.
Boy.
Here's another advantage for you. I'm not sure what the odds are, how they change when you come into a battle royal impaired.
Whoa, Cocaine clearing house.
A little amped up.
Yeah, on another level is Cocaine right now. Ethan Higher, OG Ugly. We're not going to see a double Coke slam.
Wow, double Coke slam indeed.
What if Cocaine can win the battle royal?
Oh, he's reaching back into those pockets.
Maybe I gotta try some of that.
As if he wasn't psyched up enough. This is early for Cocaine.
Well, you know, this could be a long night here at the Battle Royal.
Oh, party interrupted.
On his way to the ring now, Robert Ketchum.
The bunkhouse brawler. He claims he weighs about 295 jars of shine.
He's the fucking guy that got Coke! I want some Coke!
You gotta be more subtle about it if you're gonna ask.
Trying to see if Cocaine might be willing to share here.
Normally people steal it. At least Robert Ketchum asked.
I really would not know about the etiquette required of the situation, Dombrowski, but...
Oh, he's going in.
Oh!
Ketchum in his Jack and Jerry Briscoe shirt. You may recognize those names from the song Fuck the World.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Whoa, fired up into the suplex.
Oh no, we know that music.
Ladies and gentlemen, Berserker.
Oh no, Berserkus is in this?
It is the newest act, in Barnabas 10-1 Sideshow. Berserkus going face-to-face, head-to-head with Ketchum.
Yeah, you're not going to win a headbutt battle with Berserkus.
Yeah, worst idea. Berserkus, he could squeeze everybody's skulls and just throw their corpses over the top rope.
Oh no, Ricky Morton now.
Ricky Morton having flashbacks.
Smartly, the veteran goes as close to the middle rope and turnbuckle as possible so as to not be eliminated here.
Well, we've seen Berserkus, beat Suicide in near record time a couple of weeks ago. Berserkus is a major threat. We know Barnabas, we just talked about it. He wants gold. That includes the Battle Royal title.
The ring is really starting to fill up here. Cocaine and Ricky Morton working together.
Not the first time.
Cash Jackson!
Big reception here for Cash Jackson and a big opportunity.
Number 8, if I'm correct, a former corner linebacker in football, lost his scholarship when he was hit by a car, but changed his dream, got into pro wrestling, and for the past 10 years has been living life on his terms. A brawler, a flyer, a powerhouse, a former boxer as well. This man is a natural athlete, is Cash Jackson.
Wow, you're seeing that athleticism on display. And back up to his feet.
Beautiful exploder, but don't turn your back on Berserkus, especially his head.
Yeah, Berserkus doesn't care about your resume, doesn't care about your past. He just cares about hurting you now.
If Berserkus were to come out of this match with that giant, beautiful Battle Royal Championship belt, Barnabas could charge an extra dime just to see it.
How about that? That'll be behind the extra tent.
Ring continuing to fill up here.
Making his way to the ring, Stephen Flowe!
Hey, Ringmaster got some pipes.
Wow, who knew?
Stephen Flowe. Wonder if we're going to see any alliance here continue between Stephen Flowe and Cocaine.
Oh, meeting of the minds.
That's the danger of a battle royal, or in this case, a country rumble. Bodies everywhere. You can tear a knee.
Whoa.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, there goes Ketchum. Robert Ketchum all the way to the floor.
And it looks like Berserkus is on the floor as well.
Yeah, a little too amped up from Cocaine Stash.
I don't think Berserkus went over the top as far as I saw.
Well, you can see that head vice by Berserkus as he's torturing Ketchum.
Oh, maybe he did. Barnabas taking Berserkus out of here.
Barnabas has decided to cut his losses, I think, and get Berserkus out of here before any further lawsuits ensue.
We must have lost Berserkus while we were all looking at Stephen Flowe. Stage dive off the top.
OG Ugly, he's in danger.
Stephen Flowe's one of those guys that sometimes gets overlooked. Sometimes you don't appreciate how tough he is. What if he could go through this thing and win the Battle Royal title?
Yeah, he is scrappy, he is cagey, and he does have at least one friend in the Country Rumble in Cocaine.
On his way to the ring, Too Smooth, Eli Cruz.
The WeAreGrindhouse.com champion, a multi-sport athlete, smooth in the ring, smooth in everything he does, a basketball standout college MVP, Eli Cruz, the smoothness, showing you what's brought him to the dance.
Well, him being the champion here shows that he's had success in pro wrestling as well. I think he better focus on that because I don't know what a basketball is going to do for you in this situation.
Well,
that's good. Cocaine, good job.
Cocaine's been hammered by it. We'll see if Eli Cruz can put this battle royal into Cruz control.
Well, OG Ugly grabbed the ball.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't grab his ball.
OG Ugly, I don't know if he was looking for an alliance or looking to send a message. Either way.
And we will see temporary alliances come up in a match like this. But at this moment in time, it seems like Eli Cruz is in it for himself.
Even higher overachieving as he has his whole life still in there as well.
Flying into the ring, Ninja fucking Mac!
Came within a hair of becoming American champion earlier tonight. Ninja Mac could still lead with gold, that title's about as big as he is.
I think Ninja Mac can certainly avoid being thrown over the top rope because all he does is evade as a ninja. He may be my pick here.
Well, but Mark, I mean, on the opposite side of things, Mac's used to the top rope. It's going to be limited because if you get too close, you're in danger of being thrown out.
Yeah, always have to weigh the risks versus the rewards here.
And the ninjas in the crowd showing their love for the ninja in the ring. How about this? 2 Lunacy favorites.
Poke slam to Ninja Mac. No, he escapes.
Imagine what it would be like if Ninja Mac and Cocaine ever went one-on-one. We got a preview.
Yeah, we saw them both in a triple threat
next,
on the last episode of Lunacy.
Jam!
This is an incredible story, guys. Ram Jam is legitimately deaf, but he wrestles in spite of that. Inspirational story. You see his shirt says DWO for Deaf World Order. He's been competing for 12 years in spite of this impediment.
Big time opportunity here too to become a champion.
Yeah, this is, I mean, you think about so many things in this world we take for granted, right? So many ways that Ram Jam cannot live his life normally like you or I could, but he doesn't use that as an excuse. He doesn't use it as an albatross. He uses it as a source of strength to get out there and keep fighting.
Oh, and here's Ricky Morton. And now squaring off. He said they're going to see some alliances here, but they quickly fall apart.
Yeah, no doubt. That's Cass Jackson he's swinging hands with.
Making his way to the ring, Shane Mercer!
The Mercenary is in the Country Rumble.
And what does he like to do? Hurt people.
He likes to hurt people and he likes to toss people, Joe. Those are two things that come in handy in a match like this.
And you know what else he likes? The big payday. And that could be the biggest title belt in pro wrestling today as Ram Jam gets sent packing. And that was Stephen Flowe that went as well, I think.
Shane Mercer really being a difference maker.
Yeah. Mercer's not here to test everybody's skill. He's here to start chucking bodies. That's Ethan Heyer.
Oh, no.
He lived up to his last name.
Oh.
Oh, Mercer, that's a human being. Mercer, oh, that's OG Ugly, got tossed by Ricky Morton.
Way to the ring, Dahlia!
Oh, it doesn't get much higher than that.
Dahlia's here.
And Dahlia,
Yeah.
I mean, luck of the draw here for Dahlia. She's got to slide into the ring here while everyone else recovers on the outside.
She calls herself the cutie with the booty, the hottie with the body, the chainsaw-wielding Scream Queen, trained by the likes of Rikishi and Funaki, and she could be a major X factor in this match.
I can see the resemblance to Rikishi. A low center of gravity, but no, oh gosh, Shane Mercer is the worst possible opponent here.
I thought you meant the blonde hair.
Well, it looked like maybe she was trying to form an alliance with Shane Mercer, but that's not going to happen here.
Yeah, smart if you got some greenbacks with you. Oh no.
Oh no.
Come on.
Black Dahlia is going to be the recipient of a Moon, Salt, and Battery.
Shane Mercer just laying weight.
Introducing next, Kevo Thrive!
Someone's going to have to peel Dahlia off the canvas to be able to eliminate. Oh, Shane did it.
Yeah, she just got deposited to the outside.
Kongo Thrives, former Grindhouse heavyweight champion. He won the 2025 Rumble here. He says he's got to show up to shut it down. He's got experience in this match type. We'll see if it pays off.
I mean, that could be a big, big difference maker, having experience in a match like this, but also the fact that we are clearly getting deeper and deeper into the number of combatants here.
That's true.
The ring is filling up. see a number of folks heading to the back here, but we've still got other entrants yet to come on out.
I believe Kevin's entrant number 15, and can you believe it, Ricky Morton is still alive.
Still alive, still number 1 in this matchup. Outstanding everyone.
The Orca, Marcellus Man!
Oh, he says that he's the top predator, the ultimate challenge, the most dominant man here in the Jeffersonville area. And there's one of 2 options when you cross Marcellus. You get down or you lay down.
Well, that lariat will help you lay down in a hurry, and this guy's going to be tough to get over the top rope, Joe.
375 pounds of tough to get over the top rope.
Oh,
Unless maybe your name's Shane Mercer.
oh, this is a lot of beef here.
Mercer not intimidated for a second. Marcellus is holding his own. No way.
Oh, gets out the back door.
Barely.
Whoa!
Damn!
How
You're a
often
noggy.
Yeah, how often do we see Shane Mercer tossed around like that? Almost never.
Yeah, overpowered by Marcellus.
Making his way to the ring, Officer Midnight!
I understand this guy went to the Officer Cole Cabana School of Law Enforcement,
Yeah.
calls himself the new law, and just wields his power.
Based on the response here, not a popular face.
No.
Meanwhile, in the ring,
The police will never be popular in JCW. We'll see if Officer Midnight can use some police brutality to withstand the odds in this battle royal, because I don't think he's got a friend in the world based on this reaction.
we are deep, deep into this match. Look at Marcellus over in the corner.
Oh! What a speeder to Cass Jackson.
Oh, but Eli Cruz, he's still in it too.
That's true.
Officer Midnight. Whoa.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by the Obsession, Caleb Conley. He is the manservant, Jeeves!
Oh, God. I think I just had a vision of something that would be worse than Carrie Morton having won this championship.
Oh, if Jeeves says, oh, don't take your shirt off. Don't take your shirt off, for God's sake.
Oh, and Caleb's hyping him up, telling Jeeves to get in there, go get him.
And guys, as Jeeves was coming out, we saw very quickly Shane Mercer actually got thrown over the top rope. What an upset, he's history.
That really changes the game here in the Country Rumble.
Oh, there goes Jeeves.
Jeeves might have just broken that Carrie Morton record we were talking about.
Well, there's no one that deserves it more, I guarantee you. I told you to win, says Caleb, like it's that easy.
Got a lot of Grindhouse favorites in the ring. Of course, Ricky Morton, the current champion.
I'm looking at Big Marcellus Mack. This man has scored wins over some of the top Grindhouse wrestling stars in this building. He's in hot, heavy pursuit of their championship.
We got another entrant here. Who is this?
Ladies and gentlemen, our final contestant,
Final? Okay.
Bigfoot.
What?
Not
Bigfoot's
again.
back.
Bigfoot. Now, wait a minute. Last time we saw this, it was Mosh Pit Mike. It's got to be Mosh Pit Mike again, right?
Well, I mean, no, it's obviously not Mosh Pit Mike. Mosh Pit Mike's already been taken care of. And what you see before you is clearly a woodland ape of smaller stature.
Just the blurry visage of Bigfoot as he creeps his way into this match. Get your cameras out, take a photo. Yes, perhaps that is really him.
Officer Midnight wants to shoot him.
Everyone looks perplexed. What the hell, he said, Ricky Morton?
Yeah, that's the reaction. It's Bigfoot, and he looks friendly. But hey, Bigfoot had the best odds. He got the best number. It's a he, right?
Well, Bigfoot also quite an elusive character. If you can't ever catch him or take a photo of him, how are you going to throw him over the top rope?
Well, and look at Ricky Morton directing traffic. This is a great plan. Get rid of Marcellus. Get rid of the biggest man in the match.
That's the veteran instincts of Morton, and the 375-pounder will have to have another day.
You got to imagine that had to have been the favorite in the match, but whoa.
Oh, Officer tries to hang on. Officer Midnight struggling in there with Kevo Thrive.
Oh, he's out at the hands of Ricky Morton.
Yeah, Ricky Morton says, you're out of your jurisdiction, officer.
Bigfoot loving what he's seen. Thus far has not been physically involved in the matchup.
Kevo's out of there. We got fights on the outside. That'll be settled another day here in the Jeffersonville Arena.
Oh, Bigfoot with elimination.
That's Cass Jackson that went. We're down to 3. Too smooth, Eli Cruz.
Uh-oh, and now the first entrant and the final entrant in there together.
But well, the match isn't technically over, but Bigfoot, he's giving the rock and roll hand signal. Is it Robert Gibson under there?
Chance of rock and roll, ring out.
No, it's still got to be Mosh Pit Mike. Mike had the suit a couple weeks ago. He's the referee.
Oh, wow!
Well, whoever the hell this
doing
is.
what he needs to do to
Oh! Damn you! Kerry, you piece of shit.
Sneaks back into the match and tosses his dad.
Oh no, Carrie Morton won the title. Carrie Morton won the damn title.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new Battle Royal Champion, Carrie Morton!
Son of a bitch.
Well, I hope you're proud of yourself, Kerry, because your dad is not.
History has been made here with our second championship change at Too Tough Country. Are we going to keep that streak alive as we head into Too Tough Tony's main event? Well, Carrie Morton is going to keep his name in the headlines.
I wish he kept his pants.
Yeah, there's really no reason he had to strip down to the shorts to wear the costume.
But Carrie Morton just stuck it to his father in the worst possible way.
We stuck it to everyone here at JCW and at Grindhouse. He's now the Grindhouse Battle Royal Champion.
Ricky Morton was so proud to be a champion at JCW, and Carrie Morton just stole his father's glory, stole this title, stuck it in front of our noses, and of all the sneaky, diabolical things Carrie Morton's done, this is right up there with any of them.
Well, we've seen a number of times Carrie Morton trying to get gold back in JCW, and finally, he has it.
Carrie Morton found a way, as low, as disgusting, as sneaky, as conniving as Kerry could go, and Carrie Morton is the JCW Battle Royal Champion. That's disgusting.
Fuck 'em up, fuck 'em up. Hit 'em with an uppercut. I'm from the Fight Club. You know we love the love. Bring it, don't sing it. I'm the king of the ring. Ding, ding, swing, bitch. Cook you like a chicken wing. UFC can't fuck with me. I'm the ultimate champ. Jiu-jitsu around. You can go as found. Boom, bang, hot damn, slam dance. Slam if you looking for a motherfucking fight. Here I am.
You can hang low to some lead swing.